students that are being accepted into the National Honor Society tonight. It's quite an achievement, and you should be really proud. I'm really honored to be with you here tonight. Not only did my two children graduate from Naperville North High School, but I did as well many, many years ago. So we are a Husky family through and through. So the National Honor Society is built on 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. And tonight I want to talk to you about the one that really is the underpinning of all of them, which is character. Character matters because it goes with you wherever you go. Character shows up when you help others, when you take care of what's being entrusted to you, and when you step up as a leader. It's a mixture of honesty, kindness, responsibility that guides what you do. And because it's 2025, I did what any reasonable human would do, and I asked ChatGPT, what makes up good character? And I got a nice list of things like integrity, respect, courage, humility, self-discipline. I was excited to see kindness, gratitude, and fairness on the list. And then I'd like to add my personal favorite, authenticity. My message tonight is this: character starts with what's on the inside. John Wooden, the great basketball coach, once said, the true test of character is what you do when no one is watching. So that's right, it means no TikTok, no Instagram, none of that, just you doing what you believe is right. With social media and so much of life happening online, it's easy to forget how important character really is. That's one of the biggest challenges that I see for your generation, and you're the ones that get to change it. You're the first generation raised, oh gosh, there's 3 of them up here, with these things in your hands. They really connect you in amazing ways and do so many amazing things, but they're also pervasive in ways that they disconnect. They create alternative realities, places to hide, and many opportunities for character to slip. So I challenge you, spend time deciding what matters to you, where you stand, what you value, and how you want to show up in the world. And a pro tip, it might take you some time, and that's okay. And it might take a lot of time, but keep coming back to it because it's really, really important for you to know who you are. Then, make sure your actions match your values, and when they don't, because we all mess up sometimes, reflect, adjust, and try again. Let your character be your North Star. There was a time in the early days of the Alive Center where I had a woman come at me, yelling, really attacking, just coming at me. And I was surprised to see that I yelled back. It didn't take long. Immediately, I felt embarrassed and decided that is not the person that I wanted to be. So I sought out some help. I talked to some experts, took a nonviolent communication class, sought out a meditation teacher, and I'm happy to say it hasn't happened again since. So if someone really comes at me angry, I'm able to, stay out of their energy and stay in a calm place. So this brings me to 2 qualities that I think are at the heart of character: integrity and accountability. So integrity is internal, right? It's who we are. It's our moral compass. It's walking the talk. It's also that who am I when no one's watching? And it's being willing to do the things you're asking other people to do. So many years ago, when we had the awesome Rib Fest in Naperville, our team board used to pick up garbage the day after Rib Fest. As you can imagine, it was pretty gross. But we did it because they paid us for it. So, we need to raise money to keep the Alive Center open. So we were willing, and frankly, it was character building. But I was right there alongside with them, doing it with them, picking up garbage, as were some of my board members, because they needed to see that we were willing to do it ourselves. When Mahatma Gandhi was approached by a mother who asked him to tell her son to stop eating sugar, he said, come back in 2 weeks. So she brought him back in 2 weeks, And Gandhi looked at the boy and he said, "Stop eating sugar." And she looked at him and she said, "Why didn't you tell him that last time?" He said, "Because 2 weeks ago, I was eating sugar myself." So he didn't feel good telling the boy to stop eating sugar. All right, accountability, on the other hand, is external. It's how you show up in relationships. In a generation where ghosting has almost become normal, accountability is a character multiplier. At Alive, it's one of our core values. We acknowledge that we're all human, that we all make mistakes. And I personally endeavor to own mine. And my staff tell me that they appreciate it because it gives them permission to be human and to fail. And because I believe most of you are out there, you're stepping into a new chapter, let me offer you one piece of advice that will help you stay aligned with your character. Don't try to do everything. Don't overload your plate at one time. Freshman year, sure, right? That's what it's for. Explore all of it. But as you grow into high school, choose the things that truly matter to you, the things that make you come alive. Dive in, throw yourselves into them. You know, the stuff that you love and you're passionate about. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Overcommitting leads to burnout, stress, and disappointing outcomes for you and the people that are counting on you. I see this as one of the biggest challenges for Naperville high schoolers today. College admission officers are not looking for the person doing the most. They're looking for students who care deeply, who commit to their passions and make a real impact. And if having fun is important to you, and I hope that it is, be sure to prioritize that as well, because you are still kids after all. So as you walk out of here tonight, remember, your character is your superpower. Not your grades, not your resume, certainly not your follower count, your character. You're stepping into a world that needs people who are real, courageous, willing to care and take action. People of strong character. Be that person. Not for the likes, but for you and for the world. Be the one who shows up. Be the one who follows through. Be the one whose actions match your words. Knowledge may open doors for you, but character will determine which ones stay open. Character builds relationships. It will carry you through hard things, and it will define the kind of leader, friend, partner, teammate, and human being that you will become. Let it guide your choices when no one is watching. Let it steady you when life gets loud, and let it shape the way you lead, serve, and show up for others. As Bruce Lee said, yes, I'm quoting Bruce Lee, knowledge will give you power, but character will give you respect. And tonight, you step into both. Thank you. Woo.